Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are finally gonna start decluttering some makeup. So what we're gonna do is, you saw by the title, we are gonna start with my foundations. And I have this whole container full of foundations, and I have the stuff that I pulled for Shop My Stash as well. So I don't have one of those cool tripods or things that hold my phone and I can flip downwards and show you my desk and stuff, where I can show you my hands and all that. Last time I did one of those, I just kind of rigged it up to where it was laying on my couch and facing the ground, and then I wasn't able to format it properly for the on my computer, and it came out like a shorts video or something like that, you know. It wasn't full screen. I don't know. So I'm just gonna do it this way, where I'm just showing you, look, this is the foundation. I'm doing a swatch. Okay. Just like that. Okay, I don't know what I'm getting rid of yet, so we're just gonna look at them one by one. And yeah, so if you're interested in seeing all of that, then hang tight because we are getting into it. Okay, I did just get off work. I came from the tax office, got my registration tags for my car, my old Jeep Cherokee, Grand Jeep Cherokee, and yeah, I'm legal to drive it again. So that means I have a car now, and I can drive myself to work and back again. So I'm excited about that. But yes, I'm back home, feeling a little manic right now, and I just took a chill pill, so we're gonna see how this goes. Okay, so let's start off with the foundations that I pulled for Shop My Stash, and one that I have just sitting in Shop My Stash, and another one that I have in Shop My Stash that I didn't show y'all yesterday, and that is the Makeup by Mario. And I wore this on October 1st, I think. I filmed my Shop My Stash on this. I don't remember what day I wore this on, but I filmed it. And yeah, I liked this at first, but it is very, very, very not my color, my shade. And I have to use that mix-in pigment. And if I have to use too much mix-in pigment, then it really changes the consistency of the foundation. And not for the better either. This is, I'm just gonna say, I don't like this foundation very much. I thought I did, and then I tried better foundations. So I just think it doesn't work well, especially with this concealer. It makes my under eyes look really baggy, really old, really creasy, and I don't like that. And it makes the rest of my face just look not so good after a long day. So I am going to declutter this one, and that was in the shade, what shade were you in? 4C. C usually means cool. This is not a cool color. This is not a cool toned color. I am sorry about that. This is what I would consider a cool toned color. This is the L'Oreal True Match in C1. I will swatch that right next door to that one. That's a cool toned color right there. And this one I really do like. This one I'm keeping. I'm putting it back into my Shop My Stash. This is a really nice, again, it's the True Match Super Blendable Foundation by L'Oreal. See the difference between those two? This is warm toned. This is cool tone, verging on neutral. Verging on neutral, definitely. And so I'm keeping that. And Another one that I really like is the Say Slip Tint. And it's more of a moussey. See, I'm saying a moussey texture. It's not real liquidy. It's not too, well, what is it saying? Okay, that is verging on warm, but it's more neutral. It's in more neutral territory. That's why I like this one, because it's a good match for my skin type. And I really like that one. That one is probably going to be a repurchase for me. What color is that in? That's in 3, right? Yeah, that's in the shade 3. I made a really good purchase with that. Okay, then I picked out the CoverGirl True Blend. I actually have 2 of these. I have one in L1 and one in L2. L1, right? I don't have any others. Okay, L1 and L2. I am going to swatch. I'm just going to go down my arm now. Actually, I don't know if I've used L1 yet. Okay, this has that nice texture. I don't like it when it's too runny. Okay, that's a good neutral color. Well, it might be a little too light on me, but let's swatch L2 next to it. L2 might be a little too dark. Well, I don't know. They're both good neutral colors. Very good neutral colors. I'm keeping both of them because I really do like the True Blend foundation formula. Definitely keeping both of those. Okay. I guess I'm just keeping all of those right here. Putting the L1 back up here. Okay, one that it's been in, what do you call it? Use it or lose it several times, but this is the Bounce. This is the Bounce Liquid Whip Longwear Foundation. It's supposed to be in a cool tone. I think it's more like, I need to swatch these better. I think it's more of a warm tone, really. Yeah, you can tell it's more of a warm tone. Yeah, I think I was like, I have to mix this with my pigment. I have to use this kind of powder with it. All these rules that I have to do when I use this one. I'm just going to declutter it and say goodbye to it. And it's just too warm toned too. It's like that Makeup by Mario one up here. It's just way too warm toned. Okay, next I have this one I'm wearing today is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. I really do like this one. And it's not too runny and not too moussey. It is a little warm toned. What? I thought I swatched that better. It is a little warm toned, but I don't know. With some concealer, it does all right. I was complaining about the other ones being too warm toned, but this one, I just like the formula better, so I'm willing to cut it some slack. Okay. So I'm keeping the Yummy Skin. Okay, then I have this Cali Ray Free Dreaming. Okay, let me put it over here. This one is really liquid. This one's very liquidy. Okay, this one is also warm, but it is more neutral leaning. It's still warm, but a little more neutral leaning. It's very much where these others are a little more medium coverage. This one is a very light coverage one. So if it's a little warm leaning, then that's okay because it shears out more. So most of mine are light to medium coverage, but this one is a very sheer coverage one. This Cali Ray Free Dreaming one. Okay, let me wipe these off. Let's start with some more. Okay, another new one I got from the 21 Days of Beauty is the Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer. So again, this is another dark. This one's very liquidy. but that just means it's kind of sheer and it's really warm toned. But with some concealer and the fact that it is more sheer, it sheers out to more of it. What am I trying to say? It sheers out to where it's not as noticeably warm on my face. Well, I mean, it looks okay. Whereas if it was like full coverage and warm toned, my face would look like the sun, basically. Okay, look like I've been in a tanning bed for too long, basically. Okay, so but since it's a sheer coverage, it looks a little better, a little healthier, so to say. Just makes my face look a little less pale. So I like that one, so I'm keeping it that one. This one, the Lady Gaga one, I don't know. Since this one, it is more of a serum. It says it's foundation, but it's more of a serum. You can tell that one's a little less. That one's more the neutral, maybe even the cool toned side. I do like this one. Sometimes I'm very on the fence about this one. I used to love it, and then it started looking weird. And then some days it looks good, and some days it doesn't. I think it has to do with whatever powder I'm wearing over it that day. So I think I'm going to keep it, but it's on my watch list. You're on the list, Lady Gaga, okay? All right, then I have this new one, this number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action. This is a serum foundation. I just got this from the drugstore. This is a good neutral. This is what neutral really looks like. That is neutral. This is in the shade Calico, and this is a really good. This is right now probably my favorite foundation. Probably, I would say so. Definitely. So that is a good light to medium foundation. And so we got warm, cool, and neutral here. Well, yeah, I would say that. Warm, or would you go warm, neutral, cool? I don't know. Maybe it's more on the cool side. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Or I would say warm, warm, neutral. Warm, less warm, neutral. Okay, maybe that's what I would say. Okay, my next one is another favorite of mine. I've repurchased this one just in a different shade. This is the Tower 28 Sunny Days one. It's another tinted, this is a tinted SPF if I can get it open. Okay, all of their shades run yellow in this one. This one's another kind of serum-y one. This is in the color, this is in the shade 13, La Cienega. See, it's kind of in that, it's kind of the same shade, it's kind of that, almost the same shade. It's kind of a same shade as the Lady Gaga one, really. The House Labs. I say the Lady Gaga one. It's the House Labs one. So we got that one. Do you see all these ones? They're very radiant. I love radiant foundations. I don't think I have any matte foundation. Well, I think I have one matte foundation. And yeah, we'll get to that one. Okay, then I have the Fenty Beauty. This is the Eavesdrops in the shade number 2. I'm surprised I still have any of this left. This is like a very light coverage, serum foundation, if you want to call it even a foundation. That is neutral. That is straight up neutral. It's almost too light. It's almost too light. Like, I don't know. That's a good one. I'm going to keep it. Yes. I want to get through it. Okay. This one I'm not real sure of. It's the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. I think I got this in a 21 Days of Beauty sale through Ulta. I think so. So this one, I got it way too light though. This one is nice and messy. But it's way, way too light. I could always darken it up with bronzer. Maybe it would make a good fall winter colors and then darken it up with bronzer. But the idea with this declutter is to move things along so I can move more things in. So I think, and this is a more full that's right, this one is a more full coverage one. And you know what, I don't do well with full coverage. This is more radiant, but because it says it's radiant, right? What does this say? 30% bonus. Oh, that makes me feel even worse. This is I Am Magic. What does this say? Natural Radiance. So this is a radiant one. So, but I think I'm going to declutter it because I don't need a full coverage foundation. Okay, this one I got because it didn't cost that much. It was only like $30, which is pretty good for a concealer. It's another Beauty Blender one. The Bounce one was the Beauty Blender brand. This is the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint, and it is in, what is it in? What shade is it in? Light 4, which I think is a little too dark. And this has the worst delivery system too. I'm just going to put a little bit on and share it out. It's a little too dark. Again, it's really warm and a little too dark. Can you see it there? But it's very sheer. It's very, very sheer. And, it's interesting how different all of these look when I put them all in my hand. That's very interesting. Did I pull this one? No, this one's not. This one I didn't pull for Shop My Stash. Okay, so far I've gotten rid of 3. Okay, I don't know if that's good or bad, but I've gotten rid of some. Okay, let me get some more out. Okay, I can tell there's gonna be some out of here in this round. Okay, first I've got the Moira, the Complete Wear Foundation. This one had a terrible range of colors because this is like the lightest one, and it was too dark it was too dark for me. This is a full coverage foundation, which is what I'm going to be decluttering it, but I just wanted to show it to you. And yeah, that is the lightest color. Can you believe that? I mean, it is a drugstore brand. Not that that excuses it, but I mean, come on, have a little bit better of a range. I don't remember how dark it goes. I can't speak for like dark colors and how good or bad the dark colors are, but I can speak for light colors, and this is pretty tragic as far as light colors go. Okay, let's talk about the Purlisse Ageless Glow BB Serum. I've been trying to get rid of this for a lifetime, it seems like. And let me just show you what it looks like, and then I'm gonna get rid of it. It was nice while it lasted, but it's just kind of wearing out its welcome. Look at that. It's really nice. It really is. But I'm pretty much out of it. So I'm just going to call it a day for that one. That's it is kind of light. It is a little light. But I enjoyed it while I had it. And like I said, I think it's pretty much out. I think it's pretty much gone. So and I have a little sample of the Purlisse Radiant Glow Illuminating BB Cream. It's the Radiant Glow, not the Ageless Glow. And I was, let's shake that up a bit here. Just pure water came out then. Okay. Have I tried this? I don't know. Okay, that's even lighter. No, I don't think I'm going to be keeping that. No. and it just looks very separated too. So I don't think I'm going to use that. I have the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, which is just a sample, and I don't, okay, this is very moussey. And we have that there. It's very peachy. It's very warm toned. I don't know if this is, let's see what it says. Natural matte. Okay, no, I don't want to keep that. I don't want a matte. I'm being very picky here. I don't want a matte. I can tell it's matte. It's very matte. That dried down quick. Okay. Alright, then I've got my e.l.f. Camo CC Cream Color Correcting Full Coverage. Now, this is the only full coverage one I would consider keeping. So, it looks like this. I just go sparingly with it. And I think this one is matte as well, I think. But that's a nice color. Yeah, that looks very matte. But, I mean, I don't mind keeping this one. I'm very hypocritical, aren't I? I'm like, no matte, no matte, no full coverage, But I'll keep this one. I don't know what to tell you. I just like this formula. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just a hypocrite. Okay, then we've got 3 more to talk about. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. This is the Luminous foundation. I've had this forever. Let's shake it up, and I still don't think I'm halfway through it. This shows you how much I love it. Not. Okay, let's take a look at it. It is too warm. The color is too warm. It is luminous, so I do like that, but I think it's a little too heavy. I think it's just a little too heavy. I could go light with it, but I don't really want to. I think it's too old. I think it's run its course and we need to get rid of it. I would rather buy something that I want instead of trying to use up something that I don't like. So we're gonna get rid of that. Okay, next we have the Revlon Color Stay 24-hour long wear makeup. Something I bought this year. Okay, then we have that. Oh, that's very cool toned, I would say. Very neutral, very cool toned. I can't remember the last time I used this. This is probably the coolest tone thing I own. Coolish. Yeah, cool tone. That's what I mean. Okay, but I do remember liking it. Okay, I'm going to keep that around for further testing. Because I remember that I did like it. What does this say on the bottom? Oh, it just says from normal to dry skin. So that's good. Okay, I have 2 more. Okay, then I have one of my favorites is the Good Apple. The Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. I will definitely keep this and use it until it is gone. It's that balmy consistency skin balm. I like this. It's kind of pinky. I would say this is kind of cool toned. I don't know. Would you call this neutral? A very beigey. This would be beige. This would be beige. This would be more cool toned here. Beigey neutral here. Cool toned here. But I like that. It's a little more on the full coverage side, but I go sparing with it. I do. And then the last one I have is my LYS Triple Serum Foundation. Let's take a look at this. Because the last few times I used it, I did not care for it. Let's take a look at the shade. Okay, this is very, very warm. probably next to up here, this one, this is probably the warmest one I have. This one's probably right up there. No, I would have to use too much of that mix-in pigment with it, which is probably what I had to use, and that would change the consistency of it, which is probably what happened and why I didn't like it so much. So I know a lot of people like that one, but I don't know. I don't think I ever really liked it that much. I don't know. Sometimes our faces, sometimes the weather changes. Sometimes, you know, when we use certain skincare, our face changes sometimes, and sometimes things we used to like when we first bought them, we don't like that much anymore as things just kind of change, you know? So, okay, I got rid, I'm counting the minis too. I got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 foundations, and I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm keeping 15. So, I mean, I'm keeping a lot, but I'm only keeping what I really, really like. So, I don't know. Let me know how you think I did down below. Let me know what foundations you are really enjoying right now. Did you declutter any foundations recently? Have you tried any of these foundations? Did you like any of the ones I kept? Did you not like any of the ones I kept? Did you, just some of the ones that I decluttered, were they your favorites? I'm sorry. Sometimes we just gotta agree to disagree. And yeah, so yeah, leave me a comment down below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and share it with your friends if you feel so inclined. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's perfectly fine. Just you watching to this point in the video really, really helps me out. Thank you so much for watching, whether you are a returning subscriber, a casual viewer, or this is your very first time watching one of my videos. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please consider hitting subscribe, hitting that notification bell, setting it to all so that you're notified every time that I upload a new video. So I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing day out there today. If you're having an especially hard time, know that I'm thinking about you. I'm sending you all of those good vibes. Just remember to stay strong, stay healthy, and stay safe out there. And I will see you in another video soon. Just stay well until then. Okay? Goodbye.